Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I have to talk about what I just saw, okay? I'm just using this because this is like the perfect card to just explain what I just flipping saw. I have to talk about this. Like, I have to talk. Hi, guys. Welcome to Laebony Tarot. I have to talk about this. Like, I should wait until, like, I'm like dressed up, I guess, and actually do a face-to-face video. But, like, I look like Raggedy Ann right now. And it's like, I have to talk about this. I just wrote on my community tab, but I just have to talk about this. I just have to talk about this. I just have to talk about this. So, yes, I was watching a horror series, right? There's a series called The Midnight Club, which, interestingly enough, I'm on episode 7, which I was guided to pause out of nowhere. Something just said to me, pause it. I bought something yesterday that was, it came up to 777. I live across the road from a house that's 77, which I kind of just noticed. I've been seeing number 7 a lot. I was born in the 7, so 7 is a very spiritual number, okay? But I've been seeing 7s all week. Like, I got like several 7s in like my reading I done for myself the other day. So I knew something like weird and spiritual was gonna happen, right? So anyway, I'm in a house, right? So I was watching a series. I don't know if it's relevant to talk about the series because... Is it relevant? They told me it's relevant. Let me just talk about it. So there's an episode I was watching where they're like trying to save this girl from dying or whatever. So they're doing some kind of ritual and they're calling upon all these goddesses, the 5 Greek goddesses of healing, to try and heal this girl, right? So they're trying to heal her and then something comes towards her and then the episode finishes. So then I go into episode 7. So then something says pause the episode, Leon. So I'm like, okay, cool. Pause the episode, right? Then something says to me, go and light your white sage incense. Go and light your white sage incense. Go and light your white sage incense. I just kept on hearing that. So I was like, okay, guys, okay. So I'm going around, I'm lighting my white sage incense. Then I just started to feel like gratitude. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy for my life. I'm so happy that I'm able to cook food. I'm so happy that I've got all my... I don't know if it's because the series I was watching, it's like, they're like all cancer patients. But that's irrelevant. I don't even know why they're telling me to tell you this, but I'm just saying it anyway, okay. So I'm just saying like, I can't believe what I just saw. Let me just calm down. So anyway, I was guided to basically like cleanse my space. And then I noticed that the sky looked really like orangey and like, because I love it when the sun sets. Like I open all my blinds, I like all the beautiful like light come in. I love looking at the sky when it's like sunsets. But it's been raining on and off all day, and whenever it rains, like I have like a tight connection with my guys. They speak to me through the rain, right? So like I looked outside because I wanted to see if there was going to be a rainbow, because I thought, well, it was sunny, it was raining, it was sunny, it was raining, it was sunny, it was raining, so maybe there might be a rainbow, right? But there wasn't. It was just a sunset. But the sky looked really gorgeous because like half of the sky was like sunsetty and like the other half was like cloudy, like a huge rain cloud was going to come. And I absolutely love it when it rains, right? Well, when I'm inside anyway. I don't know, I just find comfort in the rain. So when I'm inside, okay. So I was like, oh, it's going to rain. So I was like, well, before it rains, let me just enjoy the sunset. So then my guy said to me, go look out the other window, because I was looking out the window through my bedroom. So they said, go across the room and go in your front room and look outside the window. So I go to look outside the window and there's a man standing. Well, he's kind of like a young, not a boy, older than like a teenager, older than adolescence, but like a young man. Let's say a young man is standing on top of his roof, like opposite my house. So I'm looking at him, oh my God, because I know with them across the road, they've got like these rooftops where you can go on top of the roof, right? But people don't really go up there. So I've seen like a guy go up there a couple times, but not really in it. So obviously it's about to rain. So this man's just standing there. So the first thing you see when you see a man standing on top of a roof, you think, are they going to jump? So I was like, oh my God, is he going to jump? Is he going to jump? So I'm looking at him. So I'm thinking, oh my God, like, what's this guy doing? So anyway, he's staring up at the sky and his head is going like from side to side, like he's like looking at something, like he's following something in the sky. So I'm like, what's he looking at? So I look up at the sky, and just as I look up at the sky, there's like several of these huge orange orb balls, okay? And they're flying across. So I'm like, what the fuck? So sorry guys, I'm just like, what did I just see? So his head like follows these orbs, right? So I'm looking at them and I'm looking like, what the fuck is that? Because I was like, it's not a plane. It's definitely not a helicopter, because helicopters make noise, but it's not a plane. It's not a helicopter. It was low enough for you to see what it was, but not enough to make out what it was, if that makes sense. Because you know, like sometimes when like something's high in the sky and it's like got flashing lights, you're like, is that an airplane? Is that a star? Like you can't tell like when it's night. But it was during the day. It was during the day just now. It was during the day, okay? So anyway, I'm looking at it and I saw it so clearly. It was like these orange balls, but they were like flying really fast. There was about 6, 7, 8 of them, but they were like all hovering together. And like when I look really closely, it's almost like I saw like an outline of like these angel wings, because it's like something was flapping, like flying. And I was like, what the fuck was that? So anyway, I was looking and then they kind of like disappeared. Like they were flying and they just disappeared, like not into the clouds, but just into the distance, right? So I was like, what did I just see? So I was trying to make sense of it. And then I remembered something that my dad told me like years ago. He said that him and his partner were driving and they saw these orange orbs. And they couldn't, like, they didn't know what it was. And apparently it was in the newspaper and it was, like, all around, you know, the country. Or it was, like, a universal thing. Like, people kept spotting these orange orbs, right? So I don't know if it was the same thing. But all I know is I just saw these fire-looking ball things flying in the sky. And I've never seen anything like it before. One time I had seen something weird in the sky and I actually recorded it. But it was too quick. And I think I lost the recording. I don't know what happened. But, yeah, anyway. So I was so taken by what I saw, and then I looked at the man and I think the man saw me. I think he saw me like at the window, because I saw him like that kind of look right out my window, so I was like, oh my god, he can see me looking at him, whatever. And then he looked down at his phone and like he was like messaging on his phone, and then he climbed back down and went into his home. So I know that this man came out of his house to go on his roof to look at whatever the fuck was in the sky, right? Because when they went, he went. So I was like, what the fuck did I just say? Like, what? And I went to message someone. I was like, oh my god, I've got nobody to talk to about this. I was like, I've got no one to talk to, because like no one I speak to, they're not like, you know, I don't know. So I just thought I would just say it on the internet, because there may be some person who's going to watch this video that's seeing something what I've seen or is going to believe me, because I just don't know what the fuck I just saw, but I just know that I've never seen anything like that. And it was like broad daylight. It's different if it's like nighttime and you kind of like see something weird, but you're not too sure. You're like, is it, isn't? This was broad daylight and these orange things. And I was like, what the fuck did I just see? And like, I've been like sitting here for like 10, 20 minutes, probably to half an hour, wondering what the fuck I just saw. Like, I'm too afraid to like continue to watch my series, because I just feel so, I don't know, I don't feel afraid, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel weird, like that's just weird, it's just weird. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with people, because I just saw something, and I'm just like, I don't know, I just feel like it was like a divine message, or just something, like, I just need to understand what the fuck I just saw, man. And it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. You know, when you see something, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like you had to have been there. But you wasn't. I was. I'm the man. I don't even know what number the man lives at. I know he's across the road, but like I wasn't really, I just don't know. It's like, I feel like I want to go across the road to the neighbors and just knock on the doors and be like, are you the man that was on the roof? Can we just have a conversation about what the fuck was in the sky? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm the person who lives across the road. Okay, what did you just see? Like, let's talk about this. Because... But what I don't understand is why he didn't record it. I should have recorded it, but it came to, it came to like quick. Like I didn't have my phone on me. I was just guided to look out, and I was more fascinated with the man, because I was like, why the fuck is this man standing on the roof? Because I was hoping that like he wasn't going to do anything stupid. So I was just looking at him, because I was trying to work out what he was trying to do. So then by the time I realized he was looking at something in the sky, and the thing just came and it just like flew like quite quickly. You know, there was nothing I could do. And then I stood there for a while, because I thought, okay, maybe the things are going to like come back, and then I can go get my phone and record it. But they didn't come back. So now I just feel quite, I don't know, I feel a bit bewildered. But disorientated. Like, I just feel like, I just feel like I just had a crazy spiritual experience. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go, guys. But, yeah, I just know I just saw some kind of super preternatural shit in the sky, man. So has anybody else seen anything like this? Because I feel like I need to have a conversation. Oh my God. Okay, bye.